In the past few days, a major piece of energy legislation has cleared the House. And as I contemplate the implications of it and some of the intent of it, a horrible thought occurred to me. Part of it deals with the assumption that science is going to keep up with the goals and the intentions of this bill. Certainly there's always money being poured into science and doing research. I spent a number of years doing research. But the pace of research is not necessarily guided by political expediency. The way the energy policy is written kind of gives the assumption that science is going to bail us out. But what if the research into new forms of energy, trying to get us away from hydrocarbons, what if the solar and the wind and nuclear and all these other sources do not keep up with what's needed to fulfill this bill? I mean, consider, within the medical field, we've been talking about AIDS now since the late 70s, early 80s. It's almost 2010. It has been around 30 years. And even though all that effort's been put, and a lot of gains have been made in terms of treatment, they haven't found a cure for it. Likewise, cancer, or the influenza. In fact, they're worried about the N1H1 virus now. We cannot necessarily make policy under the assumption that the technology is going to keep up with what we want. We have to a certain level, keep our feet on the ground and look toward what can be done and not what will be done. It would be nice if technology would keep up, but we can't tacitly assume that's going to. If it does, then we're in like Flint. But if it doesn't, then we're going to be right back to square one and trying to solve our problems. So hopefully, politicians and our government will take a step back and look to see whether or not what they're hoping for is actually feasible in the time frame that they want.